Every day we are bombarded by chaos. News headlines, personal challenges, relationship struggles, disappointments, delays, injustices. Much of it lies outside our control, yet we spend countless hours worrying about it. Why? Because we confuse influence with control, concern with responsibility, and fear with awareness. Marcus Aurelius, one of the most revered Stoic philosophers and Roman emperors, understood this tension more than most. With the weight of an empire on his shoulders, he constantly reminded himself of one truth. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. In this narrative, we will explore 10 key reflections that illuminate the core of this wisdom. Each section unpacks a specific dimension of control, what we can govern, what we must let go, and how to live powerfully within that balance. This isn't just philosophy, it's survival in a modern world that thrives on distraction and emotional chaos. From a young age, we're taught to take control of your life, but no one explains the difference between what can be controlled and what must be surrendered. The Stoics believed suffering often comes not from events themselves, but from our resistance to them. Control is often an illusion. We believe we can predict outcomes, prevent pain, or ensure fairness. We overestimate our ability to manage people, timing, and even nature. But despite our best efforts, life unfolds on its own terms. And this truth frustrates those who cling too tightly to their expectations. The Stoic path begins with humility. Marcus Aurelius accepted the unpredictability of life without losing his discipline. He didn't chase perfection in the world, but sought to perfect his reaction to it. Control starts not with power over the external, but with mastery of perception. If you feel overwhelmed, ask yourself, is this within my control or not? That question alone can save your sanity. One of Marcus Aurelius' most radical teachings is the idea that the mind is a fortress, and only you have the keys. Thoughts arise, but not all deserve a response. Emotions flare, but not all must be acted upon. We often believe our thoughts reflect truth, but the Stoics knew better. Thoughts are interpretations, not facts. When something bad happens, our suffering doesn't come from the event, but from the story we tell ourselves about it. Today I shall meet people who are meddling, ungrateful, arrogant, dishonest, Marcus wrote. But he didn't let those facts disrupt his peace. Instead, he reminded himself, they act that way out of ignorance. My task is to remain calm. To control what you can means filtering your inner voice. Catch irrational fears before they take root. Challenge jealousies. Question resentments. Don't suppress feelings. Observe them like clouds. Then let them pass. Discipline isn't about numbing emotion. It's about not letting emotion rule you. Viktor Frankl, a psychiatrist and Holocaust survivor, echoed Stoic truth when he wrote, "Between stimulus and response, there is a space. In that space is our power to choose our response. In our response lies our growth and our freedom." This space is where Stoicism lives. You can't always choose what happens, but you always choose how to respond. Whether it's a betrayal, a job loss, or a harsh word, you are not obligated to react with anger, panic, or despair. Marcus Aurelius believed in response over reaction. In his meditations, he wrote, "If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it, and this you have the power to revoke at any moment." The more responsibility you take for your reactions, the more control you gain. This doesn't make you passive, it makes you powerful. You stop being a puppet of circumstance and start becoming the author of your story. To truly control your life, you must first let go of what you were never meant to control. Other people's actions, the past, outcomes, the future. These are weights we carry that don't belong to us. Aurelius didn't ignore injustice or misfortune, but he didn't try to rewrite the flow of nature either. He accepted that people will be who they are, that misfortune will come, that death is inevitable, and still he chose virtue. Letting go is not giving up, it's an act of maturity. It means understanding where your energy is best spent. Fighting to control others is exhausting. Fighting to control your own reactions is liberating. When something painful happens, ask, is this within my control? If not, don't waste your peace trying to fix it. Instead, control how you interpret, absorb, and grow from it. That's where real strength lies. We often think of control as dominance, but Stoicism reframes it. Control is inner discipline. And paradoxically, discipline leads to freedom. Marcus Aurelius believed that the disciplined man is the freest man. He is not driven by impulse. He does not indulge every craving or emotion. He doesn't blame the world for his state of mind. Instead, he trains his character the way a warrior trains his body. Discipline means waking up early to center yourself, saying no to distractions, speaking with intention, listening with humility, choosing your battles. All of it is hard, but freedom is found on the other side of that effort. A chaotic life often reflects a chaotic mind. If you want control, build a system of values and live by it, even when it's uncomfortable. Discipline is not about rigidity, it's about clarity. So much suffering stems from unmet expectations. We expect others to behave ethically. We expect things to go as planned. We expect recognition, loyalty, fairness. And when reality differs, we feel betrayed. But the Stoics remind us, reality is not obligated to meet your expectations. Marcus Aurelius constantly prepared his mind for life's inevitable friction. Don't expect the dishonest to be honest, he writes. Don't expect life to be easy. Instead, expect challenge and meet it with strength. This isn't pessimism, it's resilience. When you expect life to test you, you stop seeing obstacles as personal attacks. You start seeing them as part of the path. Lower your expectations not out of cynicism, but out of wisdom. Hold yourself to a higher standard than the world. That's Stoic courage. The past is gone. The future is unknown. The present is all you truly control. Yet many of us live everywhere but here. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Confine yourself to the present, not because the future doesn't matter, but because the present is where action lives. It's the only place you can choose, change, and live. Anxiety grows in the future. Regret lives in the past. But peace, it waits in the now. To live presently is to take ownership of your attention. Put down the phone. Look people in the eye. Feel your breath. Focus on the task in front of you. Presence doesn't mean you ignore the big picture. It means you give your full energy to the piece of the puzzle you're holding right now. Control your focus, and you control your life. In a world that constantly changes, values are your anchor. The Stoics didn't just react to life. They aligned every choice with virtue, wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance. Marcus Aurelius didn't seek applause. He sought to be good. Not seem good, be good. When you build your life on values, you stop needing approval. You stop being swayed by popularity or rejection. You choose honesty even when lies would be easier. You choose patience when anger feels justified. Control means choosing character over impulse. It means asking, what kind of person do I want to be in this moment? Then choosing that again and again. This kind of life builds quiet confidence. It builds trust in yourself. And in a chaotic world, that's the strongest foundation you can have. Marcus Aurelius didn't just write lofty ideals. He practiced them daily. Every morning he reminded himself of human flaws, setbacks, temptations. Every evening he reflected on his actions. Control is not achieved in a moment. It's built through repetition, through reflection, through humility. Ask yourself each day, did I control my reactions today? Did I act in line with my values? Did I focus on what matters? Self-mastery is a practice, not perfection, not pride, just presence and persistence. In the end, you cannot control the world. You cannot control people. You cannot control what has already happened, but you can control you. You can control how you think, how you respond, what you focus on, what you choose to believe, what values you live by. And that, according to Marcus Aurelius, is enough to live a free and powerful life. Remember his words, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Control what you can, let go of what you can't, and walk forward not with fear, but with wisdom. One of the most misunderstood Stoic ideas is acceptance. People think it means being passive or emotionless, but Marcus Aurelius shows us it's the opposite. Acceptance is fierce clarity. It's seeing reality exactly as it is and choosing to meet it with virtue anyway. Acceptance means facing pain without self-pity. It means enduring loss without collapse. It means recognizing what's broken and still moving forward. The Stoic doesn't deny the storm. He walks through it with purpose. To control what you can is to accept what you can't. And in that acceptance, you discover where your real power begins.